My country people, as we dey see this matter now, everywhere don scatter. Everywhere they read, my people. As Festus Kemo, wey be the Minister of State, Labour and Employment, go order DSS make they go arrest Peter Obi, which is the presidential candidate of Labour Party. My people, not be small one dey happen o. This video one I wan watch, so make una watch am to the end because he use the math they talk am for inside this video. Not be my math una go for hear am. Festus Kemo come mad on live interview come talk am say they want make they arrest Peter Obi. My people, this presidential matter e go cost a lot for Nigeria if e be say they arrest Peter Obi. So make we watch this video to the end, make we hear wetin in comment come talk. Don't forget to like, share this video and subscribe to this our YouTube channel. Let's watch this video together.
If you can be specific, there must be something that annoyed or angered you because you said you are doing this in your own personal capacity. You have written to the DSS, although the DSS has not granted your prayers. But what was it that moved you to that point?
Well, let me start by saying that in this post-election period, campaigns are over. So normally we are torn between the extremes of, going full conciliatory in our tone, or, being as firm as possible, in asserting our mandate and our rights, to govern this country as given to us by majority of the voters. Now, we have been instructed by the president-elect, and you saw it even in his open letter, that, look, we should begin the healing process. So this combative tone of now we adopted during campaigns, we ought to jettison all of that now and then begin to, stretch our hands out to the opposition. Remember, the moment the results were announced, I was the first, as the spokesperson of the campaign council, to say, look, don't taunt them. They are patriots, they are our brothers, they mean well for this country. It's just that, perhaps the templates they sold to Nigerians were less attractive than, was less attractive than ours, and more Nigerians accepted us. But they are patriots. And that's the kind of language we want to see now. But then it appears too, and this is the point I want to make, that when you now have a mandate to defend, you have a right given, donated to you by Nigerians, and you become too condescending, you genuflect too much, and you beg too much. It also conveys the feeling or the impression that you have stolen something and you are begging to be accepted. So that is also the danger of, the other extreme of becoming too conciliatory and all of that. So there must be a point at which you draw the line to say, look, I have appealed to you enough. For the sake of our country, let us come together. And I think that is the line that Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, they have crossed. And that is what the Labour Party is doing, and that is why I had to petition them to the DSS. There's a build-up to something that they are doing. There's a build-up. The build-up they are doing is to rile the people up, pump them up, and then turn them against the judiciary, that if your judgment does not go in a particular way, and that is why he has come here yesterday, he came here yesterday to say the constitution comes interpreted. What does that mean? He's telling the judiciary that this thing, I have interpreted it, the people of Nigeria have interpreted it, and if you say anything different, they will come after you. So what? I need to make this point. Yeah. I need to make this point. That is where they are going. And so they are setting up a scene for rebellion. And they are setting up a scene to blackmail the judiciary. And that is why if you go online now, I have alerted the DSS that they have camped some boys in one popular hotel in Abuja. And I will give that information to the DSS, where they have told them every morning to be pumping out, online messages to rile up the citizens, cause fear, and all of that. And so what they want to do is to say once the judiciary now goes another way, then the judiciary must have sold out. So that's why they are threatening the judges. They have gone up to that point. I want to make this point. Nigerians must know that the Labour Party online touts now are threatening judges, threatening their families, exposing them. Go online and see what is happening. And so There is a situation where they want to create fear in this country. They try, you know that during the elections, they try to threaten people to support them. They failed. During the announcement, they tried to threaten INEC. Everything about them is threats. To threaten INEC to support them, they failed. Now they want to move to the judiciary. It is enough, is enough. Shehu, we are ready. Let me tell you this. People who voted, the majority are that, who voted for Asiwaju and the APC, they are the silent majority now. And so if they think they want to push this country towards EndSARS, where it was citizens, EndSARS was a situation where citizens were dissatisfied with a policy of government, an institution of government called EndSARS. That was totally different. But they think they can rile up and citizens towards a situation of SARS again, but EndSARS. But this time they should realize that this is not activity, it's pure politics. And if you want to do that now, it will not be citizens against government, it will be citizens, voters against voters. People who voted for the ruling party.
You imagine that the mandate of your candidate and for your party is it popular?
So I will ask you this question, a rhetoric question again.
No, I'm not supposed to answer
it is.
I'm supposed to be asking.
No, it's a rhetoric question that I'll use to answer you. That Peter Obi, with the kind of message he preached, did he expect, in all honesty, a man who came to us saying he confessed, did he expect, in all honesty, to win in areas where that message did not, go down well with people? He was telling the churches, take back your country. Take back your country from where? Now, look at the heat map of the votes. Look at the Nigerian map. Pick it up and look at the heat map of his votes. He succeeded in those areas where his messages sank in about Christians take back your country. He forayed into the middle belt where Christians are predominant and ended there. He could not go further than that place. Look at the heat map. And so the heat map exactly reflected the kind of message he preached to people.
So within the ambit of the law,
I'll tell you this.
Within the ambit of the law, if someone is hurt by a process and he lost out in the process and he thinks that that loss was illegitimate, he was edged out illegitimately within the ambit of the law, does he not have the right under the law and the independence of mind to be able to speak out?
Oh, there. But you don't say you don't recognize a legitimate government. That is treasonable felony. What Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed are doing is treasonable felony, and we must draw the line for them now.
That is your interpretation.
No, it is not. It is
the courts to
when you don't recognize a legitimate government that has gone through the process and it is legitimate, and you say you don't recognize it, you want to live your own life, it is treason. And let me tell you this.
That's how you interpret it until the court now said...
What Peter Obi... that is when they will defend themselves now. But you must be charged first. Do you understand me? You will be charged for that. That's what I'm telling them to do. I'm not interpreting. They will charge them for that. Charge them and go and defend yourself. Why you are calling on people to protest?
That's the remit of the states to do, though.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I've submitted myself to process. Have I not? Did I come here to say I will go and arrest them physically? I'm a senior lawyer. I've instituted the process. I have started the process. And you see, what they are doing, let me tell you, they are living in a bubble of their own. Peter Obi, Dati, and his supporters, I'm saying this on air, they are living in their own bubble. They are not hearing the other voices of Nigerians who are saying, we hate your bigotry. We are not buying your message of Christian votes. We are not buying your tribalism. They are not hearing those voices. There are voices in this country. So, no, hold on. There are voices in this country saying we don't like those messages. But they are not hearing those voices. They are living in a bubble of their own. And they will hear those voices very soon if they continue with this nonsense they are doing. Right. As from now on, it's going to be propaganda against propaganda. Word for word, we will meet them everywhere because Asiwaju has a mandate he will defend, and we're prepared to defend that mandate.
And you politicians are not afraid of burning this country with the manner in which you have described it.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you why. If you want to push your supporters to protest, it is only where you are popular you can protest. So you are going to be burning the areas where you are popular. Do you want to tell Obi that I can call us protesters in Kanu? Can he call out protesters in Ekiti? Can he call out protesters in Ondo? Can he call out protesters in Borno? Can he call out protesters in Jigawa? Go and call them out now. Right. You can only call out protesters where they are popular. So you'll be born in areas where you are popular. That is where you can bond.
Let me pause you for a moment. I will take, we'll pay some bills and we'll come back to the conversation.
Okay, my wonderful people, how una see this matter? Thank you all for watching. I will see you now for my next video. Una, bye bye.